Hi everyone, and welcome to Chapter 2 of Exploring STEM and Coding with EDU PICO. In this part, we will learn to use input buttons to interact with Sony's console, create and use variables, use while loop, and use a conditional if statement. By the end of this video, we will explore what happens when we press button A and how the code reacts by printing button A is pressed in the shell console. Let's begin with writing the code for this activity. These lines of code are used to import the necessary modules and libraries that enable the EDU PICO to understand the functions of button and time. These libraries are built into CircuitPython firmware, making it easier for us to work with the hardware functionalities without writing everything from scratch. The board module helps our EDU PICO understand its hardware components and available pins. The time module provides functions for time-related operations like delays and time measurements. The digital I/O module enables us to interact with the digital input and output components, like buttons. Line 5 sets up a connection between the EDU PICO and a button. It specifies pin GP0 to be used for the button. Line 6 informs the EDU PICO whether button A is an input or output. In this case, it's set as input, which will be used to read the state of the button, either logic high or low. Line 7 configures the internal pull-up of the button pin. This keeps the reading at logic high when the button is not pressed. Line 9. While true initiates an infinite loop. The code inside this loop will run repeatedly as long as the condition remains true. Line 10 to 12 checks the value of button A. Button A value returns true if the button is not pressed, and false if the button is pressed. If the condition is true, it prints the message button A is pressed and is delayed for 0.3 seconds. Let's run the code and try this program together. In electronic circuits, buttons serve as crucial control elements. Imagine a basic circuit with a battery and a button connected in series with the LED. The button acts as a switch that completes or breaks the circuit when pressed or released, respectively. When you press a button, it completes the circuit, allowing electricity to flow and turn on the LED. Releasing the button breaks the circuit, turning off the LED. A variable is like a box that can hold different values. Think of it like a container that can store numbers, words, or anything else. You can give this box a name like X or button, and then put different information inside it as needed. Well done completing part 1 of chapter 2. In the next video, we will learn how to make noise using the buzzer on the EDU PICO. Stay tuned and I will see you in the upcoming video.